Good evening to our school officials who are present tonight, to our very supportive professor, Dr. Gonzalez. Thank you for sharing your time with us. My task for tonight is to give you our project content and the project rationale. Today, the word digital is almost always synonymous with computer-based technology or whatever information transmitted through it. Every day, we are exposed to digital technology in school, at home, or wherever we go. Its inescapable presence makes us adept and at the same time dependent on it. According to an article from Stockton University, a digital technology has rendered our society a multidimensional, media-saturated, and fast-paced. It affects how we study, work, communicate, and collaborate. We need strategies and knowledge of using the new digital technology tools needed for success. Digital literacy is the new literacy of the 21st century. In the same article, it was mentioned that to thrive in the 21st century, students need to be prepared with digital proficiencies. These include critical thinking skills, teamwork, proficiency in using technology, as well as academic knowledge. A digital literacy center is considered one of the basic needs of our school that can accommodate various technological needs to enhance teaching and learning and help the teacher engage the student to be more involved for more retention of information. In more privileged communities, which I can say I'm lucky because here in the US, we are equipped with different digital technologies. Our students constantly face technology in their daily learning. Thus, they are accustomed to receiving knowledge and information immediately. Our students here are very lucky to have all the different digital technologies on hand and available whenever they want to use it. On the other hand, a completely different story takes place in many remote areas. We cannot deny the fact that educators are trying to provide their students with more effective and efficient learning environments and educational experiences through technology. That is why educators have received significant attention from instructional system and educational technology to
The Master of Management in Educational Management, graduate students of Philippine Christian University, established the Chicken Group International Filipino Educators, LLC, that subscribes to and advocates the philosophy of educator empowerment by fostering a culture of excellence. Deeply inspired by the course Project Study Immersion Paper Writing and with the encouragement of Dr. Ronald Gonzalez, their professor, the newly established nonprofit organization was thus created. Thinking of the disadvantaged schools or communities in the remote areas in the Philippines, the organization carefully thought of providing a multimedia digital literacy center to 3 underprivileged schools in the towns of Donsol, province of Sorsogon, Bicol region. Members of the organization wholeheartedly welcomed the idea of becoming the primary source of the project funding, while donations from family and friends are another option. To ensure the success of the project implementation, the organization coordinated with the local chief executive district superintendent and school heads or principals with the assistance of Dr. Gonzalez to deliver the multimedia equipment such as smart TVs, printers, projectors, inks, printing papers, and other educational multimedia materials. There are 3 beneficiary schools. The first beneficiary school being San Antonio Elementary School. The school came into existence at the opening of the school year 1935. It started with one building made of light materials such as bamboo for the walls and a nahaw as the roof on the land of Lorenzo de Borja and Francisca Arevalo. Because of their kindness, they were convinced to donate a hectare of the land to be used exclusively for school purposes only. It was donated in 1941. There was only one teacher that time in the name of Mr. Eufrasio de Borja, who taught grade 1 to 3. 3 years later, a new teacher, Miss Honorata Mercado, was added to teach grades 4 to 6. Based on the school year 2021 to 2022 enrollment, the population of the said school is only 133. It is from kindergarten to 6th grade, with 7 dedicated teachers under the leadership and supervision of Ms. Nessie C. De Ocampo, school head, and Dr. Arnold Peralta, public school district supervisor. The second beneficiary school is Donsol National Comprehensive High School. The Donsol National Comprehensive High School was chosen as one of the 8 division leader schools in English based on DEC's Memorandum 51S 1992. It has threefold functions such as a training center, an action research center, and a teaching resource center for the cluster of schools within the division, with the Digital Literacy Center being MMEM's project for the school, students' interest in technology will be enhanced and eventually better prepared for their future careers. Currently, the school has 3,754 junior and senior high school student enrollees combined. The third beneficiary school is Donsol Community College. The Donsol Community College was selected because it is the only college in Sorsogon and was established due to the community needs and inability of the majority of the resident family to send their kids to college. The DCC offers the only course, Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education, with 5 specializations in automotive technology, electrical technology, electronics technology, garment fashion and design, and food service management. As of 2020 to 2021, there's a total of 691 enrolled from first year to fourth year college. There are a total of 209 instructors, as the DCC continuously improves and develops its constitutional facilities. A private grant will help support its mission and vision. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Faye Chavez and I'm going to present the objectives of our project. The Digital Literacy Center intends to achieve the following. 1. Improve digital literacy among students. 2. Introduce students to digital technologies and their practical uses. 3. Create awareness among students of the importance of digital literacy. 4. Have students use digital technologies to create and develop products. 5. Provide direct support to students from Donsol East District and the marginalized groups by providing appropriate educational media equipment such as smart TVs, printers, and overhead projectors that will enhance and develop students' literacy skills. 6. Develop the learner's ability to use technology to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information. 7. Support the needs of educators to create blended learning environments that make learning relevant to a student's life. And the last one, which is number 8, provide more resources for the production of modules and other learning materials. Thank you, and back to you, Matt.
Project Implementation Flow, February 18 to 21, identified the 3 underprivileged schools from Donsol Sorsogon based on data provided and recommendation of local chief executive and district supervisor. February 18, identified the materials and budget needed for Digital Literacy Center. February 22 to March 2, gather the funds from members' contribution and private individuals like family, friends, and colleagues. February 28, initial meeting with the 3 beneficiary schools via Zoom conference. March 5, send the funds to the Philippines in coordination with Dr. Ronald Gonzalez. March 5 to 19, purchase materials or equipment. March 30, delivery of the materials to selected schools in Donsol, signing of the deed of donation between 2 parties. And April 15, evaluation, feedback on the project.
FM?
Yeah, can I call on Miss Anne to talk about the grant supplies?
Thank you, Ate Mafe, and magandang umaga po sa ating lahat, sa mga representative ng 3 schools po na na-select namin. And habang nagbe-brainstorm po kami, we set our budget po for each school na matatanggap na alam niyo na po ba kung magkano? Okay, so ang propose po namin is about 50,000 pesos grants na ipoprovide po namin for each school. So ito po yung mga suggested namin na possible na i-donate po sa school ninyo, pero later po after our presentation, maybe we can brainstorm po na within that 50,000 range, baka po may mas sa tingin niyo na mas importante po na ilagay sa inyong digital literacy room po. So we are planning to give each school one Epson, one projector, one smart TV, one printer, and then supplies of inkjet cartridge at saka po copy paper. Kasi po alam po namin na ang mga school po ngayon, ang way nila to deliver instruction po ay modular. So schools po print a lot of modules po.
Yeah, and at this point, I would like to call on Everly to discuss about the project evaluation rubric.
All right. So hi, good morning everyone, to all the participants, and good evening too. I'm Everly Platon. I'm a teacher at the New York Military Academy. And so for my part, it's the project evaluation rubric. So this is a rubric wherein there are 3 parts, and these 3 parts are your criteria and your performance rating scale and your indicators. It will be easier to use a rubric because it's more direct and concise. It's hard to do it subjectively. So a rubric will make it more I'm lost for words again. So a rubric will make it more assessment, or parang yung evaluation becomes clear, right? Rather than just writing your evaluation or your feedback. So this is our form of feedback. So there are 5 criteria involved: research and development, project plan, impactful implementation, reflection, and presentation. So ang target po nitong rubric is from the very beginning, na inisip po ng grupo kung ano po ang gagawin, nag-brainstorming and all those things, hanggang po sa ma-turn over po yung multimedia equipment to our target schools or to our recipients. And then you have your performance rating scale. So our performance rating scale is both numerical, so that's from left to right. It's a 5 being the highest performance rating scale, all the way to 0. So for some rubrics, it's 1 to 4 or it's 1 to 5, but we are including 0 for this. And then the indicators are very important. So for each criterion, we will have 4 indicators, and the highest score, which is a 5, will have all these descriptions for each indicator.
juncture, of course, we're opening the floor to our guests and anybody there who wants to ask questions. And definitely our dear, the one who spoke a while ago, from Miss Acantilado down to Miss Platon, would wholeheartedly and sincerely answer your questions to the best of their knowledge. So if anyone out there who has any question, you have the floor now. Again, we would like to say thank you so much to those who came in here in our Zoom meeting. This informational meeting would not be so possible if not because of our, would-be stakeholders and partners in education from now on. So, Dean Joaquin Ataiza, Ms. Ria Feliciano, Ms. Rosemary Latagan, Ms. Linel A. Jacinto, and the one using Oppo.
Ako may question
yes.
po sa
Okay, Ever.
Yeah. So I would like to ask to all the leaders of the school, the administrators, if you are allowing us to take videos and pictures and publish this endeavor. If that's, or should we do it in a formal way? Kailangan po ba may sulat, may permission, tapos kailangan po bang legal lahat, or ano po ang policy po ng mga eskwelahan or ng department ninyo, sir and ma'am?
We can start from Donsol Community College. Maybe we can start from DCC.
So, Dean Ataiza.
Yes. Yes. Narinig namin na it's going to be a deed of donation coming from your side, and then we are also willing to let our school be video in terms of what you need, what documents you need, or facilities that you need, so that we will be able to inform you what the things that we need in our school. Our school is actually a remote school coming from, we are situated at the western part of Sorsogon, and we are the only community college in the province of Sorsogon. Okay, and thank you for
yes. Thank you, Dean Ataiza.
Yeah, maybe
yes.
we can hear Sir Bad, so we can hear from Assistant Principal Ma'am Rosemary from Comprehensive High School.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
First of all, I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to you for choosing our school as one of the beneficiary of your project, Digital Literacy Center. So as I mentioned a while ago, we will be giving grant supplies. So we have to choose a specific room to hold this grant supplies, kasi di ba center. So ibig sabihin po, kami na po ang bahala doon sa classrooms, sa chosen classroom, a room or a center for that supplies.
Yes.
Correct po.
And yes, and another, yes, there will be a DOD, deed of donation, as well as the deed of acceptance, and we will give you a copy in a form of digital. No, lang naman po ang that's the only concern of our school.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Rosemary.
Is she allowing us to take videos and pictures and post them publicly in a platform? Ma'am Rosemary, are you will you give us your permission?
Yes, you can.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good morning sa lahat.
Good morning.
Morning po.
First and foremost po, I would like to say thank you din po for choosing this school as the recipient of the ICT materials. And as for the things na ipiprepare po namin, are we going to prepare accomplishment report, ganyan, aside from the deed of donations and deed of acceptance?
No need, no need.
No need po.
No need. Oo.
Hindi na po
No need na
kailangan,
po.
ma'am. Siguro po ang i-forward lang po namin is a Google form na para lang po evaluate po yung project po, yung effectiveness po nung project po. Kasi ayaw na po, marami na alam po namin na marami na kayong mga sinusulat, marami ng
Yes.
report. Gusto po namin ma-reduce yung mga responsibilities na yun. So, hindi po na kailangan po. Ayun.
So, okay po, thank you. And ano po, about po dun sa, kung pwede, yung school, since siguro naman po, well-informed naman po yung superintendent and supervisor po namin. So, go po kami dun. Since may
Okay.
FB account naman po ang school.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure po.
Alright.
It's good to know.
Okay. So, superintendent, no?
Yes. So, yeah, I guess so that answers the question a while ago. If we can post it, if we're allowed. Yes, the 3 schools actually, they're very so kind enough in giving us, permission to post this on our, FB account. If we have once it's delivered in their school, and there could be some photos that could be given to us after that's delivered. So, and then also, Ma'am Feliciano, I mean the same thing as about the deed of donation and the deed of acceptance. You will also provide.
Yes po, I
Okay.
will. I will send na lang po sa inyo.
Okay. So it could
Sa
be
inyo
a
na lang po
digital
ba,
copy.
Oh, digital copy.
Sir Gonzales?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, po. Dr. Gonzales is very much
You can
willing.
you can send it to me and then I'll forward it to the group.
Okay, thank you
Thank
po.
you, sir. Yes, going back to the Q&A, Ma'am Feliciano, Ma'am.
Baj, I'm
ulitin
sorry.
Yes, sir.
Just to clarify regarding the deed of donation or
Mhm.
the deed of donation, the way I understand it, it will be prepared by you as
Okay.
the donor. The deed,
Okay.
the deed of acceptance will be prepared by the beneficiary.
Okay.
But for the convenience of the recipient, probably we can prepare both.
Okay.
But we can prior to the delivery, we can send the document so that they can check the content, but
Okay.
so that they can also suggest whether there should be something to be added or to be deleted.
Mhm.
But in as much as we would like to, tayo na lang or the group can prepare the document. I mean, when we go there to the place, we bring the documents to be signed by both parties. The deed of donation and the deed of acceptance. Of course, the group will appreciate if you can send also your template so we can consider that in the final copy that the group will be coming up with.
Mhm. Yes, sir. I think that would not be a problem for for the members of the organization of the group to prepare. So it will be coming from us, and then they can check it later on if there's something that they wanted to add or the content of that and all. Yeah. Okay naman kayo doon, di ba? Chicken mates.
Yeah. Para uniform,
Yes.
no? Para uniform na yung tatlong schools, isa lang yung ating document
Yes, sir.
na gagamitin.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember si Ma'am Rhea, talagang pinilit yata na makakonect kasi talaga doon sa area. Barrio School na yun Barrio School na yung
Yes, sir.
San Antonio. So, talagang struggle ang connection. Hahanap ka ng may signal.
Mhm.
So, but of course, we would like to thank them for participating, for joining us. And if they cannot give us right now the needed equipment or materials apart from what you intend to donate, they can just probably message or send me a message through Messenger. I am in contact with them already.
Okay.
They can send it to me, and that once received, I'll forward it to the chicken group. Okay, so
Okay.
that they would know.
Media
Alright, so
part of
Bad-
the program. I mean, the burning questions have been answered. if there are some more pressing matters or questions they would like to raise. Anything? Chicken Group and our guests, from our guests. And I think that would definitely be, this project would definitely go a long way and would help a lot of students, back in the Philippines. So, isa siyang nakakatuwa at motivating project for me, fulfilling project for me. So it started with, just a couple of days ago na nag-uusap lang tayo, and now it's coming to its fruition. So let's see the progress of this. So now, I guess with no more other questions to be asked, I would call Dr. Ronald Gonzalez to deliver, of course, our very exceptional professor in this subject, to give his message as a, impart something to us again and motivate us more. Sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Bads. Yung exceptional na term ni Bads siguro yung dahilan para maging flat 1 ang grade sa subject. Anyway, thank you to the Chicken Group. This has been, from the time that you conceptualized having a project such as this, I have already imagined how far will it reach and how far it will go. I would like also to mention that Donsol is a tourist destination because of the whale shark. It's whale shark capital. Now, just in case that you got the chance to visit Donsol, I'm sure with your project, it will not only be for a pure visit or vacation, but there's a school that you can visit, you can go to, and then see one unit there in that school, one center na donation ninyo, na meron kayong worthwhile talaga na nagawa for the students. Itong meeting na to, this informational meeting, I think na realize natin yung objective, yung legal aspect. The recipient schools are now aware that there are documents that we need to prepare, and there are documents that both parties should sign, should enter into, yun yung mga legal terms. And then yung kay Everly kanina, yung publication, yung because we have the Data Privacy Act. So it's a good thing that we ask the permission of the recipient schools, because this is funding the moment that they begin to disseminate na. So maganda po ngayon na meron silang pahintulot ng mga schools na to. So na-address yung legal. And I think yung cognitive part of this, yung rational, everybody is amenable and everybody is appreciative. Ako na lalo appreciative dito sa project na to, because we're talking here about sustainability. It's not just the amount to be given. Napakadaling magbigay ng pera sa recipient schools, but we know that with this kind of endeavor, we would like to make sure that not only the present teachers, not only the present students will benefit from it, but as years go by, maraming generations of students ang pwedeng makagamit, And pag nakita ito ng iba pang mga may magandang kalooban na mag-donate, mas ma-inspire sila sa Chicken Group dahil sinimulan nila na magkaroon ng ganitong project. But I think, looking to the future, it's not the end. This is just the start, right? If not the Chicken Group, there would be other groups to partner with the schools and see however they can help, right? So sa Chicken Group and to the representatives of these 3 recipient schools, maraming salamat po sa inyo. And I am excited for the delivery, for the turnover. I am thinking, I already discussed this with the students. Anyway, they are all graduate students po. They're all based in the US. Sila yung mga nagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ang puso ay buong-buo at Pinoy na Pinoy ang puso na makatulong po sa ating mga eskwelahan sa Pilipinas. Na-discuss ko sa kanila that during the turnover, if connectivity permits, they will join us virtually so they can see how the program goes, the signing and the turnover. I hope, no, because the delivery, the turnover would be in the morning, the way I see it, and it's also it's evening in the US, so they already have gone home by that time. So that's it. So maraming salamat ulit. Ngayong oras na to ay oras na ng pahinga ng aking mga minamahal na estudyante sa Amerika, pero nandito pa rin sila at talagang kinakausap po. At kayo naman pong na nasa Dunsol, Sorsogon ay oras din ng trabaho ninyo. It's Monday, na, pero thank you sa pag-spare ninyo ng oras for us. So once again, thank you very much and God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, Professor. You're truly an inspiration. We really thank you. It started with a webinar, and now we're having this. It's just this one really warms our heart, and we thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you to, of course, we would like to glorify God because God is the main reason for this.
Before I would let my chicken mates go, of course, and Dr. Gonzalez and our guests, I would just like to ask each one of you chicken mates, we can start just to say a word or two to our guests, of course. Anything that you would like to say, a word of thanks or something. Marianne, I would like to start with you first.
First of all, kahit busy po tayong lahat, thank you so much for participating in this meeting, and then we are very, very excited po talaga to share what we can share to our schools in the Philippines, and we will highly encourage po na i-list nyo po yung mga possibilities po kasi God is there. Malay nyo po, marami pa kaming makollect na fund. We will really want to try our best to support po yung school ninyo. And then thank you so much, and magandang umaga. God bless us all po.
Thank you, Marianne. Ate Fem, you have anything to say?
Yes, I would like to say thank you very much sa paglaan ng oras sa meeting na ito. Sana magamit po ang mga materials natin para for the improvement of our students, because we are really hoping that we are going to be one of those excelling students in the country. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Ate Fe. How about you, Saisa?
Hello, thank you so much for your time, and it's our pleasure to share something, and then continues. We're now in technology world, so we really need to also implement those technologies to our students over there. And thank you so much for always updating also. Thank you.
Thank you, Saisa. Ate Melva?
Salamat po sa oras niyo. Salamat po sa pag-attend. And of course, kay Dr. Gonzalez. Kasi dahil po sa kanya, meron po kaming, we are given the chance to share the blessings. Kasi naranasan po namin yung hirap ng magturo kung kulang po kayo sa materials. So whatever we have, we will try our very best. Just like Mary Ann said, we will try our very best to connect with our friends so that whatever the amount that we have, baka po madagdagan. So feel free po kung may gusto po kayong i-request sa amin. So ang hinihiling lang po namin, you just continue to add some prayers for all of us here in the US so that we can continue to share our blessings. Thank you po.
Thank you, Ate Melba. Everly, anything?
Sir Ataisa and Ma'am Rosemary and Ma'am Rhea and Ma'am Lunel, you are our heroes. Frontliners po kayo. Kasi ang mahirap po ang trabaho ninyo talaga, and baka umiyak ako. Mahirap po ang trabaho ninyo talaga, and you know, yung gagawin po namin na project, it's not enough. Hindi po matutugunan, pero I hope that you will accept this because we are giving it with all our hearts, and you are always in our minds. And thank you, Dr. Gonzalez, for connecting us with Don Sol. I've never been there, so hopefully lahat po kaming chicken mates ay makarating po dyan at magkita-kita po tayo one day, God willing, if God permits. in person. Salamat po. You are our superheroes. Thank you po talaga.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Everly. Sid, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I actually prepared like a 2-page takeaways. No, I was just joking. Well, anyway po, sa lahat ng mga leaders natin sa sa Philippines, sa education, sa college, at saka sa beneficiary natin sa high school, and to our beneficiaries sa elementary, thank you so much everyone, and to my chicken mates and Sir Gonzalez, thank you so much, because we're doing this. It's not just for our subject, this is for our future. So we are giving all our students tools they can use for them to be ready in the future generation, because we want to like produce kids that are not just career ready, but also like they can compete with other students in other countries. So we want to build we want to produce students that are really competitive, capable, and they are all ready. So in terms of 21st century essential skills. Thank you so much, and I hope we can do more and give more for our students who are our future leaders. Thank you.
Thank you, Sid. I thought it was a 2-page. It's like 5 pages. But thank you anyway. Ma'am Letty, are you there? Can you hear us? Would you like to say something?
Hello,
Ma'am
yes.
Letty is in China right now.
Okay.
Yes, Ma'am Letty.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I need to. Okay, can you see me? Hi.
Okay, yeah, we can see you now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit late because we are moving the things. So, but anyway, first of all, we want to thank everyone, especially the staff in the Philippines who joined us today, and most especially, we want to thank Dr. Gonzalez for connecting us, everybody, because I know, my sisters, they are teachers also, so they need a lot of things in the Philippines, and this project really helped them a lot. Mahirap ang situation sa Pilipinas, but we as international teachers, okay, ginagawa po natin ang lahat para makatulong po, at ginamit po si Sir Gonzalez para we open up these projects, and that is really, we salute you, sir. Really appreciate for involving us in this kind of projects, and I hope we can help other schools or other students who need this help. And maraming salamat po sa mga staff po, sa mga leaders na naka-join po today. And God bless us all po. And sabi nga nila, it's better to give than to receive. So, thank you so much and have a good day.
Thank you, Ma'am Letty. Rightfully so. So, my partner, Mafem, how about you?
Oh, yes. I would just like to say thank you sa lahat. Because you're giving us your time today. Tsaka, I would like to tell you na you remind me of my teachers when I was young. Remote din yung school namin. And I know exactly kung ano-ano yung mga needs na dapat nandun sa school. We would just like you to know na whatever donation na maibigay namin, it's coming from our hearts. Galing talaga yan sa puso namin. We're so happy to give what we have. At saka I'm hoping na, kasi galing ako sa remote na school, I'm hoping na years from now, marami ding mga estudyante na pwede ding maging successful na kagaya namin nakapunta din dito. Not necessarily US, but at least they will be successful kahit na napaka-remote na ng place. At saka I know you're very happy and you're very appreciative kung ano man yung may bibigay namin. Kasi ang dami ko ding teachers na mga friends na nanghingi din ng mga, like reams of papers, kahit lang 2,000, they're very much happy. Kaya I know you're very appreciative. At saka again, it's coming from our hearts. Salamat po talaga sa pagpunta niyo.
Thank you, Mafem. And of course, just to wrap this up, I also would like to say thank you, Dr. Gonzalez, thank you, Chicken Mates, and thank you to the leaders of this school. Thank you for honing the kids and, the students, minds and hearts and souls just to be one of the best, students in the country. And let me just say, because I'm a Bicolano as well, basta Bicolano, Uragon. The way we put meaning to this, I guess it means achiever. Yeah, on behalf of the chicken mates, the chicken group, we would like to say our sincerest, gratitude to Miss Linel Jacinto, to Dean Ataizang, to Miss Rosemary Latagan, and Ma'am Riam Feliciano. At kung may nakalimutan man po, sino pa po ba? Maraming salamat po. We would like to see you in the future and, have picture too with you.
You also...
Okay po. Yes, ma'am. See you sometime soon. And that ends our informational meeting with the leaders of the select schools from Dunsol, Sorsogon.